Assalamu alaikum students, welcome to your 7th lecture. In the previous lecture we had discussed about living things. Okay, so now do you remember the previous lecture and have you revised it? So what are living things? So you know that we are surrounded by living things and non-living things. So what are living things? We had discussed that their characteristics and the needs and their functions. So the living things, we know that they are born and they grow and they reproduce and they die. These are the characteristics of living things. And what do they need? They need food, water, air, and a place to live. They need food, water, air, and a place to live. And their vital functions are nutrition, interaction, and reproduction. So these are the characteristics and needs of living things. The living things, they cannot survive without food, water, and air. Anything that needs food, water, and air, or it is born, or it is, and they grow and they reproduce and they're called living things. So what are non-living things? So now let's discuss what are non-living things. Non-living things can be natural and can be man-made. So there are two types of non-living things. One are natural and one are man-made. So let's see what are the difference between natural non-living things and man-made non-living things. So first of all, what is the difference between living things and non-living things? That non-living things, they can't grow, they can't move, and they do not need food, water, and air. Okay, they non-living things, they do not need food, water, and air, unlike living things. And non-living things, they can't move by themselves and they cannot reproduce and they cannot grow. For example, a table can't grow and it cannot move on its own, or it does not require food. Okay, it is man-made. For example, a pencil, it does not grow, it does not need food, and it can't move. Okay, clouds or mountains or houses or a fan or a car or a doll or a computer or a laptop or a mobile phone or a book or a chair, all these are non-living things because they do not require food, water, and air, and they cannot move by themselves, they cannot reproduce, and they cannot grow. Some non-living things are natural, which means that people don't make them. Natural means that people don't make them, they are made by Allah Almighty. So they are natural and means that they are made by Allah Almighty. So they are not made by human beings. Some things are made by human beings, some non-living things are made by human beings, but some are natural, which means that people don't make them. Okay? They are made by nature. For example, air. Air is a non-living thing. Sun. Sun is a non-living thing. Rocks and minerals, they are non-living things. Water. Water is a non-living thing. Moon. Moon is a non-living thing. Clouds. Clouds are non-living things. But these are natural, which means that they do not require food, water, and air. Okay, and they are not made by human beings, they are made by nature. So these are natural non-living things. Okay, these are natural non-living things, these are not man-made. Because, and all these things, why are they non-living things? Because they do not need food, water, and air, and they cannot move by themselves, and they cannot reproduce, and they cannot grow. So these are non-living things. Other non-living things are man-made, which means that people make them. So these are naturally non-living things, and these are man-made non-living things. For example, table, fan, house, pencil, bridge, car, all these things are made by man. So these are man-made. These are called man-made because man creates them, man makes them. So anything that is made by human beings is non-living thing because it cannot move on its own, and it does not require food and water and air. So these are examples of man-made non-living things. Okay, so this is the end of the slide. So in this lecture we had discussed about non-living things. So now you know students, that what is the difference between living things and non-living things. The difference between living things and non-living things is that living things, they need food, water, and they need food, water, and air, while non-living things, they do not need food, water, and air, and they cannot be born, they cannot grow, they cannot reproduce, and they cannot die. So plants are also living things, you know that, okay? And there are millions of plants around the world, so they need air, light, and water to survive. So in this in this let me just show you in the next lecture. Okay, wait, now you just remember living things and non-living things. In the next topic chapter we are going to discuss about the parts of plants. There are different parts of plants. Okay, we are going to discuss it in the next lecture. Okay, so till then you should uh, revise living things and non-living things at your home. Take care. Allah Hafiz.